in the Senate chamber with Senator Harry Coates. Harry, thanks for being with us.
Thanks for coming by. Always glad to see you.
Well, there's some exciting things. Is now we're back on the Senate floor out of committees, and a couple of really neat things we want to talk about that you're excited about. Let's start with this cool pipeline.
Oh my gosh, Keystone Pipeline system. This is going to be amazing for Oklahoma and particularly my Senate district, in that this thing is going to be coming through down to Cushing this year, and then next year it's going to be extended all the way to the Gulf, to Houston. And this is 36-inch pipeline. And in the process of getting this thing built, obviously they're going to be buying up right-of-ways. You know, the landowners, surface owners are going to be compensated for that right-of-way, and so bring some money into the ag economy, actually, and jobs. There's going to be 600 union workers that are going to be coming through. It's going to be a rolling workforce, and we're talking about welders, truck drivers, dozer operators, electricians, all these folks that are coming through and assisting in building this pipeline. And like I said, it's going to be a moving workforce, so there's going to be a huge need for places for them to put their mobile homes, trailers, providing food for them, fuel, and what have you, entertainment. And it's going to be a big deal.
And so it's kind of like the days of the railroad and taking the transcontinental railroad, really, because this is spanning all the way from Canada down to the Gulf. And when it's coming through your district, Harry, how is it really going to benefit us?
Well, one way that it will benefit is the landowner, obviously, is going to get to sell the right-of-ways. And these people have promised me, look, we're going to be fair with the surface owner. We're going to make sure they're paid appropriately for this swath of ground. It's going to be 5 feet below the surface, so you'll never see it once it's done. But we're going to treat them fairly, pay them an adequate price for the right-of-way. We're going to have the opportunity to those businesses who cater to what would have been maybe vacationers and mobile home parks and things like this, are going to have the opportunity to have a steady occupant there that's going to be there for weeks, maybe even months. And the other great thing is, one of the staging areas looks like it's going to be Holdenville, which is just outside of my district in Senator Paddock's district, but that may be the staging area. They haven't worked out the contract yet. Maybe the staging area for the pipelines where they bring them in sections, 40-foot sections, maybe weld them up into 80-foot sections, truck them out of there. So that's going to be an opportunity right there for anybody who might have a grocery store or a
it's like
fuel stop or whatever to participate in that. So it's going to be a good deal.
Yeah, it's like a supply train that's going to have to be given for the services for all these guys and gals who are going to be coming into work. That is neat.
Oh, sure, and it will be contracted. The workers won't necessarily be from our area because they're going to award this contract to very large companies. They're going to have their welders, their dozer operators, and all coming in. But there will be some opportunities for consumable goods in the district, and so we're excited about that. And starting next year, it'll be rolling through. So.
Well, we'll all be looking for that. That'll be a great opportunity coming through. Second, talking about opportunity, is this deal with Medicare, and it's an opportunity for people to be able to stay at home. Let's talk about that.
It is. I think it's going to be a good deal. It just passed out of the House. I was passed out of the Senate yesterday. I was the Senate author of the House bill, and what it says is that if you're currently on Medicare and you're eligible to go into a nursing home, and that's one of the things that you're looking at doing, that we can take those dollars without reducing any benefits to you and tell you, look, with a little help from DHS Aging Services, maybe we can come up with a plan that you could stay in your home, maybe get someone to assist you there, maybe a friend, a neighbor, a family member, pay them to help you stay in your home and not send you off to a nursing home where your friends and relatives aren't around. I think this is a great idea, and no additional cost to the taxpayer. Let you stay in an environment that you're familiar with and that you'll be much happier in, most likely, if you have someone who can take care of you. So hopefully this thing will get signed by the governor and get on down the road.
So in the past, there's been almost an incentive at the nursing home level because people would get some sort of break. And what you're saying is, hey, wait a second. We ought to be able to give those same types of breaks when families decide to take care of their own.
Sure. I mean, if the family can take care of you and take those dollars, revamp your home to where it's more accessible to you, whether it be a wheelchair ramp or a special bed, whatever, stay in your home. You know, have adequate conditions there and where you can be safe. And certainly a nursing home or a senior living center is always out there.
Right.
But for those, it is an option. But for those who just really want to stay in their home, we want to let them do that if they have someone to care for them.
I think that's a wonderful idea. With many of the elderly that I speak with, before they've gone to a nursing home or a help home, they always say that. They say, I want to stay in my home. And this is a great opportunity for families and friends to be able to come around and join in the community to take care of our own.
Right, and many do not have that support group, and we have some great nursing homes in Oklahoma and senior living centers that a lot of folks really like it there better than they did in their own home, because I mean they get meals cooked for them every day and
no yard work,
no yard work and all that. So we do have some great nursing home operators and senior citizen centers in Oklahoma. So I'm not saying that that's not a great option either, but for someone who just really feels like it's going to cause them a lot of stress to be moved into a nursing home, or an assisted living center, this is a viable option that they will have available to them. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah, and of course, these are ideas, or this is an idea that's brought to you by outsiders, by people who know the area a little bit, or more, what would I say, more in tune with that type of environment, and they bring you ideas. That's what we need to do, isn't it, Harry, is bring you the ideas.
Exactly. Bring us ideas. This originated in the House, and it was an idea brought to the House member, and I was just fortunate enough to get carried over on the Senate side. So, yeah, it's all about good ideas.
Yeah. And we want you to be encouraged to speak with your senators, with your representatives at every opportunity that you can. Senator Coates, thank you very much for spending some time with us.
Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it.